My name is Monique French Brown. I have to begin by stating that my and my family's journey to the United Methodist Church was initiated quite by accident. In 2007, the state of New Jersey legalized gay and lesbian civil unions, and my longtime partner, Wanda, and I took the opportunity to make our union official and legal in a small civil service in New Jersey, and we began to plan a more elaborate service for our family and friends. It was during this time that we decided we wanted to be part of a spiritual base where Wanda and I and our daughter, Lexi, then 9, could openly worship as a family. Though Wanda and I came from families where the Christian faith and religion were always present, within these religious environments, both of us encountered consistent messages that who we were, being lesbian, was not acceptable and was against the teachings of God and was something to be ashamed of or cured. Together, as we sought a church home for our family, we wanted to make sure that this time we'd find a church that was firmly embedded in the gospel, but was also rooted in the spirit of recognition and acceptance, not just tolerance, for Wanda and I, and most importantly, for our family, our 2 daughters. It was not until we visited Calvary that we finally felt that our search was over. Sermons, readings, and even the songs used inclusive language, and there was a commitment to the Word of God that was an immediate comfort to our family. We joined what we first thought was just a church, but quickly learned that our family had joined a community of love, support, and faith. Since that time, my family has been blessed to be part of such an open and loving community where we always felt accepted, where the Word of God is proclaimed in the spirit of the preserving and uplifting the value and the dignity of all life. I cannot express how significant it is for me and my family to be able to come to church and feel absolutely accepted and unconditionally loved. However, it was through the words of our daughter, Lexi, who is now 13, that the true impact of Calvary's unwavering commitment to God's message of respect and inclusion became more tangible to me. In a letter to our pastor explaining why she wanted to become a member of Calvary, she wrote, "Inside of Calvary, people are accepting of my family and me. When my family and I walk out of church, people will judge us, unfortunately, and that hurts me. It is very upsetting to know that in one place you are accepted, and as soon as you walk out of the door, you're an outcast toward the world. Thank you for accepting my family and me into Calvary." For a 13-year-old girl growing up in this world, there's nothing more important than being accepted, seen who you truly are, and loved for who you are. Here within the confines of Calvary United Methodist, or Reconciling Church, it's one of the few places in Lexi's everyday life, whether it be school, after-school programs, swimming class, softball, where she knows that she is loved for who she is and doesn't have to change anything or say anything different about her life or her family. For me, there's no more powerful message, no more transforming message of God's love than knowing that my teenage daughter feels truly loved and accepted and comfortable worshiping with her family than when she's at Calvary. It pains me and it worries me to know that Lexi and her little sister, who's 20 months old now, cannot simply walk into any United Methodist church and expect to hear messages that who they are, who their parents are, that their family is not only okay, but is loved and sanctioned by God. For my daughter, Lexi, church is synonymous with acceptance and being whoever I want to be. Wanda and I work very hard to make sure that both our daughters are in environments where they would not only be exposed to messages that don't diminish who they are or make them feel like they're less than, but that they're accepting of them. It never occurred to us that we would have to be concerned about them hearing messages that something's wrong with them or their family in church. How do we begin the conversation to inform Lexi and eventually her little sister Annabella that within some United Methodist communities, they may hear messages that because they have two mommies, that somehow they're not okay and less than. The current standing that the United Methodist Church holds, that though loved by God, gays and lesbians or homosexuality is incompatible with the Word of God, is simply incompatible with the love, joy, and spiritual growth that my family has come to know and value while at Calvary United Methodist Church. For my daughters and other children with two mommies or two daddies or other people who are gay, lesbian, or bisexual, I ask the United Methodist community, I ask the church to look to God's words of unconditional love and reconsider its current position. Thank you.